Damn, Spinny, I drunk mine too fast.
You drunk too fast? You want some bourbon, or are you just gonna go straight tequila?
No, I want more slushy.
Yeah, I don't think I have any sugar. I have key lime liqueurs in there if you want to mix that with tequila.
The what? Lick who?
Liqueurs.
No, I'm not licking none of that shit, bro. I'm good.
Liqueurs. It's from France.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll figure it out. I'll be okay.
Okay, there it is, rolling. I'm fading it in, and we are here for the Season 4 finale of What's Your Ness podcast. I'm Spenny, joined as usual by Alexander the Great. Oh, yeah. Nice jacket. Loving it.
Oh, yeah, you like this?
Okay, the people are loving that.
Yeah.
This is going to be age-restricted podcast. And make sure you like and subscribe because it's free, and there's all kinds of funny conversations, all kinds of interesting folks we bring in here. So please join us, do that. But before we go off too much on that, let's get into it. What are we doing today? What's happening today? It's cold out there.
Why do you always do that? You like just... Every time I try to tell him what the nest is gonna be, I'm gonna start not telling him what the nest is gonna be before.
It's winter time.
He always steals my thunder.
And it's winter time.
He's a thunder stealer.
And yesterday I went to you, and then you were like, "Oh, hey, you know what? I don't think I should say the nest. We should have the guests say the nest." And I feel like maybe you've just been getting cold feet about doing the nest. So I still was gonna let you do it. I was just saying it's cold out. I was giving you. It was a layup.
No. I don't like layups. I like alley-oops.
It wasn't alley-oop.
No. You said it was a fucking layup, bro.
It was both.
Hey, fuck that. We're doing ColdNESS, you guys. It's fucking cold. You see I'm bundled up. We're doing fucking ColdNESS.
It's very cold.
And you guys, I have a secret.
What?
Do the definition.
The
and I'll be back. Do the definition and I'll be back.
Okay, I'm a little worried. Let's get to the definition here. ColdNESS. Okay, the quality or condition of being of or at a low or relatively low temperature, especially when compared with the human body.
I think I'm half retarded.
What happened?
I said, I don't know why I put the straws in the refrigerator. I think I'm half retarded.
Oh, that's okay. And then the quality of lacking affection or warmth of feeling. So both the temperature and just a cold mentality, cold vibe.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, I'm from Ice City, baby.
Ice City, polar bears.
Yeah.
Shouts out Ice City. Shouts out Ice.
Yeah.
And the one-eyed Willies.
Yeah.
Traveling from the cold North Pole all the way to the warm and lovely Thailand and other places.
Yeah. DR.
Yeah, DR.
Many more.
Yeah.
Spinny.
What are we doing?
This is a staple from my childhood.
What is this?
This is not a Slurpee.
Okay.
This is a slushie.
I love slushies.
And I figured it's the ColdNESS episode, so why not bring you a slushie?
Is there anything special in it I should know about?
Sugar and water.
Sugar and water.
Yeah. But,
sugar and water. Who would have thought?
But drink it down a little bit.
Oh gosh.
Drink it down a little bit.
So we're doing tequila slushies?
You gotta drink it down first, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm supposed to use the straw?
I'm saying, or you can drink it out the side like a fucking heathen.
I mean, I don't know.
Sophisticated. So I use this weird ass straw they give you.
Oh, with the little scoopy scoop on it. It's got the little whatever that is. I mean, I'm just kidding about that, but whoa. It doesn't go in. Oh, now it went in. Oh yeah.
Bro, this fucking chair. It's attacking me.
Oh, this is good. This is so sugary and watery.
Yeah.
And cold. As I kind of feel like we should have hot chocolates on this episode because of how cold it is out there. But this is good. We're keeping it extra cold tonight.
Yeah.
For ColdNESS.
Yep, that's how I felt. All right. Let me pour me. I probably should drink it down some more.
So, got any New Year's resolutions in this cold season coming out of the ColdNESS?
Yeah, to drink more.
Boom.
No, take it. No, fuck it. Fuck Look like a bartender.
Yeah, you come in here serving the drinks. Let me, I guess I'll slurp this a little more. So you're going to drink more? Anything else?
To stay more disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like hold on, let me get on the damn mic. I feel like people see me as disciplined, but I personally feel like I'm not as disciplined as I can be, and that bothers me. So I want to be more disciplined, and I've been doing a lot of pre-work to help myself be more disciplined in the coming months.
What's the pre-work? What have you been doing?
I've been doing a lot of research for my my stock trading stuff to get myself ready and comfortable. I did some back testing. I did back testing and read journal stuff about trades I took early last year, and some things that went wrong because I didn't listen to myself. And I saw that if I would have just listened to myself, my whole year of trading would have been so much more fire. You know, so.
Oh, wow, this is good with the tequila.
Oh, it is? Oh, I haven't even took a sip yet.
It's sugary and tequila-y.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Repo. Hey, the Repo works. Hey, y'all, Repo on the slushy.
Yep. It's good. It's like, the margaritas I had in Mexico, they had the cane sugar in the, like the raw big sugar chunks in the bottom.
Yeah.
It was good, like a real sugary thing with tequila. It works pretty well.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. You got any resolutions?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, definitely I need to eat better and exercise more.
I started that the middle of this year.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was doing a bunch of push-ups, and I was doing 100 push-ups a day, and I've been doing it for like 8 or 9 months. But now I'm going to start incorporating weights and start doing arms and leg stuff. So I'm like figuring out exercises I can do, like just stuff I can do in my room. I have two 25-pound dumbbells. I'm gonna start just doing squats, you know. So then also I can alternate off because I feel like I've been overdoing it a little bit, and sometimes my shoulder starts to hurt. So it's like, I've been doing that 100 push-ups a day, and also I was doing them at like 30, 35 at a time, and just getting the push-ups done. But now I want to do it like fast. So I want to do like a set of 25, rest for a minute, a set of 25, rest for a minute, set of 25. I want to be more rapid fire with it instead of just like getting it done in a day. Like, oh, I did something in the morning, I did something in the afternoon, I did something in the evening. I want to actually strain my body to help build. But then also I don't eat a lot, and I noticed that I feel like that was detrimental to me trying to like build the strength.
Yeah, because you need energy to
spend. So I've been making it a point to eat more protein and get more calories in, so I can actually build on what I'm like doing.
You got to try this chicken or rice I made.
Oh, all right, I'll try it.
All right, I'll heat it up after.
Yeah, as long as there's not fucking no raisins in it.
Not visible. They might be chopped up very finely, but
this shit is delicious.
It is really good. I'm kind of like, well, I want to talk, but I'd rather just like.
Makes me want to pour another shot just to see how far I can go
before it starts tasting not so great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got any Christmas plans during this ColdNESS season?
I'm not a celebrator. Yeah, I'm not a celebrator. You know, I do take free food, but I don't celebrate many holidays.
Yeah.
You know, so like Thanksgiving, I'm showing up and I'm making a fucking plate. You know, but
of course,
you know, I'm not dressing up for Halloween. I'm not exchanging gifts because it's Jesus's birthday. Like, that shit doesn't make sense to me. It's a stupid ass practice to me personally.
Yeah,
you know, if you do it, you know, I don't fucking do it. But I find it asinine as shit.
It is like frustrating when you know you're gonna like see a bunch of people and you're like, oh shit, I feel like obligated to get something for all these people. That's kind of what I was dealing with today, but I got it all taken care of, and thanks in part to Ness culture, and also I was out shopping around, and it's not like a huge thing that I'm going to though. It's just like a few people, so it was
just so I can contradict myself right now. You guys seen us shoot this show all the time. Spinny always has on something Ness. I have on something Ness. And I know you guys have seen Spinny's big Ness tee, the royal blue one that he wears. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it mugged him or if he fucking got into a fight with a washing machine or what. But I have one of those, and I know people who have them, and nobody else's look like that. So I think Spinny fucked his up on purpose. I don't know if he was chewing on it or what.
I mean, it's my T-shirt. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. I paid for it.
Okay, but I want you to look crisp and nice. I want you to show that greatness on this podcast.
I know.
In your Ness Coaster clothing.
Okay.
So here's some new Ness.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the cream one. This is limited edition. There's not many people that have this, and this is our last one in this size.
Wow.
But I wanted to thank you for bringing me into your space, bro. Allowing me to use all your fucking equipment and doing all the post-production work you do with adding in the fucking commercials in the middle of the episodes, the intermissions and shit, posting the fucking episodes to YouTube, all the editing of all of our little outro clips and all of that work you've done, bro. I really appreciate you. So
thanks.
This is a piece of my appreciation, bro.
Oh, thank you. Look at that. Beautiful. Big Ness tee.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ness culture. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah, so I had the blue one of this, and, well, it's really just because I think I wore it a lot. I wash my clothes, like, every time I wear them, so it's probably just, like, I've run it through the washer a lot, I think.
Do you ever inside out?
I always inside out.
Really?
Specifically because
and it still happened like that? That was intriguing. Like, because when I saw yours, I was, like, it scared me, because I was like, bro, am I did I fuck up? Did my manufacturer fuck up? And it's like, nah, Spinny's just
no. But all the other ones, all the I mean, Enjoy Life, yeah, they're all my other ones look good.
Yeah, like I said, that might have just been one, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like I said, we got you a new Big Ness tee to fuck up.
All right, got a new Big Ness tee to be creamy with.
Yeah. Creaminess.
Creaminess. Hey, that'll be a good one. That'll be season 6 maybe.
Yeah. Talk about that good creaminess.
Yeah. So what's the coldest place you've ever been to, and how did you cope with the coldness there?
DC in January.
Yeah, same actually.
Yeah. And I bought gloves. Mm-hmm. So me and my family
clutch. On the East Coast, if you're going outside wintertime, you need gloves, layers, all that shit.
Yeah. So me and my cousins, we went out there and we was going to go like see the monuments or some shit or whatever. You know, we was just we were going on our way to New York for the for New Year's. So it was like, you know, late December, but it's basically January. Mm-hmm. And wanting to be like, all right, fuck it, we're here. Let's go look at this shit. We hopped out the fucking car. Hopped out our car. Well, out the fucking Uber or whatever, right? Uh-huh. And bro, it hit you. It hit you like Tyson's uppercut.
Yeah.
And like, there were like little vendors outside. Immediately, I ran to these people like gloves. I don't even know what they charged me for those fucking gloves, but it didn't matter. Whatever it was, I was going to pay it to not get fucking frostbite. Yeah. That's how I felt in that shit.
Yeah. It's so cool. I was in a blizzard and I was like 10, I think that was when I was there. And it was the year, I was 10 because it was the year before, it was like the New Year's before 9/11. I was in New York and DC.
More tequila.
Huh? More tequila?
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw it here.
Oh, you fucking pussy. Mazel tov.
Yeah, mazel tov. Okay. Vámonos. Hey. No, it was so freaking, and what I remember most, like, because the gloves, like, I needed the gloves, and I got the gloves, I got the beanie, I had all the layers, like, totally bundled up. It's just the only thing that was out was, like, my face, and, like, my nose. I didn't have a mask or anything like that, or a scarf or anything, so my nose just was, like, so, it was, like, painfully cold, like, my nose stung how cold it was. Yeah. Gotta have layers. Have you ever experienced a snowstorm or extreme coldness that changed your plans?
Fuck no. I'm from California.
Yeah.
I live in California.
Yeah.
I don't deal with bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah. So no, I've never had an issue with the cold,
yeah.
Which is why I was fucking like 20 something, went to DC and lost my fucking mind. Mm-hmm. To the point where we hopped in a fucking Uber and just had him drive us past the last couple like monuments. We was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like, hell fucking no.
Yeah. Well, I did in when I lived in Portland. It was the first blizzard they'd had in 10 years. It was the first winter I was living up there.
Yeah, first place I ever seen snowfall.
Yeah, and it was well, I was managing a pizzeria at that point, and it was
Your father would be proud.
Yeah, yes, he would. I think that's where he's biting from me because that was a while ago. That was long before he started making pizzas.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to grow up to be like Spinny.
Yeah, exactly. I think I gave him the idea for the jalapenos on pizza because he loves doing that, and I would do that there because we had them. I'd be like jalapenos, pineapple, bacon, onions. Yeah. But anyways, it was totally like just hella snow, blizzard. No one in Portland knew how to drive. Everyone's crashing their cars into each other because they're slipping and sliding around. All the on the way to work, there's like this big hill I had to go down, like to drive down to get to work, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna drive down that hill. And so I took this like long route around it, but that route comes up to the bottom of that hill, and at the bottom of that hill there were like 3 cars that were all totally smashed up and covered in snow, like they had been out all night because someone had slid down the hill. Because people keep brake, it's just like boom,
you're done.
Yeah. And then all the delivery drivers were like, no, we can't deliver in this weather. And then of course hella people are calling in ordering pizza delivery because we say we're open doing delivery. For some reason, because we had one delivery driver who had chains on his tires, and then there was me, and the owners were like, well, you're the manager, and like we only have the one driver, so you got to go out and deliver some of these. So I had to go deliver a bunch of pizzas, and like I was driving up this hill to a house, and my car just like stops while my foot's on the gas and starts sliding backwards down the hill. And there's
with your foot on the gas?
With my foot on the gas because it was so slippery, the ice on the road. That's what she said. Yeah, and there was hella parked cars, and I was able to like, okay, if I stopped like driving, if I stopped spinning the wheels, the car would just stop. But if I moved the wheels at all, forward or backward, the car would just start sliding backwards. So I was able to turn it and like slide into someone's driveway backwards, avoid the parked car.
Okay, John Wick.
Yeah, it was super slow motion, but I was like, and then turn it around, and I like slimly avoided like all these parked cars there, and just like slid back down the hill, and just had to call the people and say, hey, like, we're gonna send you a refund and eat your pizza. Like, I can't get up that hill. Like,
I was saying, they didn't want to walk down the hill.
No, it was because it was still like a ways to go, but it was like the only way to get there was up this hill, and I was just like, "Fuck this!"
Like, why would you? Yeah. Why would you try to get somebody to deliver you? Like, that's your problem. You should have been looking at the news.
Yeah, or they should have. Yeah, like, I feel like we should have just not been doing deliveries, but the owners were like, "No, like we need to make money still," and they were like had just bought the business, didn't really know what they were doing, and yeah, and a lot of people were pissed at that. So I mean, it kind of changed my plans. It was not detrimental, like I didn't, but it was just.
What
like,
you mean you got free pizza?
I did get free pizza out of it.
Ooh, did they make a good pizza, or was it a shitty pizza they ordered?
I forget, but it was probably good because I mean we had a lot of good pizzas there. The only ones I didn't like were the ones with the fucking sun-dried tomatoes on them. I was like, ugh. But
what do you mean? You gotta get your pinkies up, bro. You don't like sun-dried tomatoes?
No, it was always like the sun-dried tomatoes, Katamata olives, feta cheese. I was like, ugh, what is this on the pizza?
Feta cheese sounds good on it too.
Some people liked it. I did not. That was like the one I
said, fuck that shit. Yeah. As long as you don't say capers, I'm kind of good.
Oh, I actually like capers. Well, if it's on like a lox, not on a pizza, but on like a lox bagel.
I fucking hate capers. Like, like capers itself. Yeah. I hate capers.
Yeah.
Like I hate because what is it? What's the shit called? Scampi. Mm-hmm. And they put capers in it sometimes. Oh my god! I'm like immediately like if I'm ordering like no capers.
Yeah.
Like, don't save them.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up my goddamn meal with capers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind them. Well, the only time I ever have capers is on like a lox bagel, cream cheese lox, onion tomato, because it's kind of this.
Bagels. I know my daughter gets one with like fucking salmon and shit on it and shit. I've only ever gotten a bagel with fucking cream cheese. It's like plain or cinnamon raisin. Like that's the only bagels I've ever like ingested in my life. Regular cream cheese only.
Oh, you got to come to the cafe. I'll make you a lox bagel. No capers on yours.
No, I don't want any of that shit. A bagel to me is fucking like either butter or cream cheese, preferably cream cheese.
Yeah.
Maybe toasted.
They're all toasted. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And then the only good ones are plain and cinnamon raisin.
Asiago cheese is really good.
And I prefer cinnamon raisin.
Onion poppy bagels are really good. Asiago cheese is really good.
Bro, I don't want any of that shit.
Garlic bagels are fucking dang, bro.
I'm telling you, cinnamon raisin only.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
So
all
you
I
do
thought.
like raisins.
Next question, bro. Fuck out my fucking face.
Season 4 finale plot twist, ladies and gentlemen. Not only do you do not want like the best bagels, you want a bagel with raisins in it. That's great.
No, but you know what's better than a cinnamon raisin bagel
What?
with cream cheese?
What?
Cinnamon raisin bread with cream cheese.
Yeah. Oh my god. Strawberry cream cheese.
Bro, regular fucking cream cheese.
Have you ever had strawberry cream cheese though? It's
I
so
don't
good.
want strawberry, fucking salmon, fucking.
It's also good.
Peppers, like they got bro.
Yeah,
regular
jalapeno cream cheese.
Yeah, regular fucking cream cheese. I don't do any of that weird shit. My bagels got to be fucking basic bitches. All right, basic bagels.
They're good. I'm gonna change your mind about the bagels. I'm gonna take you to the cafe one of these days and make you the.
Okay, waste your bread if you want to.
I will.
Okay.
I can get in there for free.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Where are we at?
Do you think?
Do you think you're better suited for cold? I think you kind of already answered that with the California.
Yeah,
you better suited for coldness or heat, and why? California.
Just my wardrobe. My wardrobe and my swag is built for a lot of sun.
Mm.
Like I don't. But what's funny is I don't own a pair of shorts.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I do have them now, like for going to Mexico and stuff. You like had to wear shorts, although I was wearing jeans.
Why didn't you tell me it was fucking humid out there, you fucking bastard?
I thought you knew. It was like
no, I had no idea until I got there. It was just like,
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's very hot down there. But no, I was catching shit. My girl was like, "Oh, you got, you don't have shorts. Like, why don't you ever wear shorts? You always wear jeans." I'm like, "That's just like my style. Like, I just prefer to always. I like to have my legs covered. I don't know. I'm a very modest fella."
Yeah, out here being a leg whore.
Yeah, exactly. You want me showing off these calves to everyone, baby?
Yeah. How you think I got you?
But I think. No, I would say, yeah, my wardrobe is better suited for coldness, and I think I actually do better in the cold because of that. Because I still, even when it's hot, I still wear what I normally. I mean, not a hoodie maybe, but long pants, light jacket. I like to have my arms covered and legs covered. So. And just because of that, like I do enjoy coldness for being able to like have layers, like kind of like what you're doing with like the jacket on the hoodie. I like doing that type of stuff when it's like super cold. I'm like, oh, I get to show off my cool style in the coldness, but not like East Coast coldness levels.
Not like that's coldness.
Yeah, I mean like Bay Area cold. I love East like icy cold.
Who doesn't love Bay Area cold? Bay Area cold is so. I love complaining about Bay Area cold to people who are really in the cold.
Yeah.
Like, I have a friend that lives in fucking Canada, and I was like, man, it's 40 degrees, it's fucking freezing here. And she was like, it's negative 13. I was like, bitch, it's cold to me. Like, fuck, it's not a contest. God damn it.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on shrinkage?
Well, I'm a grower, not a shower, so,
Yep.
It just makes me look better once it's time.
That's exactly how I feel. Under promise, over deliver.
Yeah, it's like that's all I got.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna suck it? Let me introduce you to my not so little friend.
I know. If only George Costanza had gotten that memo. I was in the pool. So what do you think? What do you know about these? You think in areas where it's like colder climates, there's higher suicide rates because people. I know sometimes it can affect people's mood, the coldness and the lack of sun.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like the coldness is one thing, but I think the lack of sun is more of it. Mm-hmm. Because like I was looking up something about I don't know. I just come across certain things and it was saying that a place in Alaska had like a high suicide rate, and it was a place where just because of where they sit on the planet, that they have like parts of the year where they're like 22 hours of sunlight, and then there's parts of the years where they have 22 hours of no sunlight.
Yeah, 30 Days of Night. You ever see that movie?
I've heard of that movie but never watched it.
It's actually kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably something similar to that, except it's like the whole, like, winter solstice, and summer solstice, it's like they have that extreme, and I think it's detrimental for humans not to get enough sunlight.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, you got to get out there in the sun. It's been nice out here. Like, it was so chilly and breezy the other day, but we were sitting out on my neighbor's front yard, and just for like sunset time to watch the sunset with the bay, and we were getting like baked in the sun. It felt nice. It was like, wow, this is like a nice, warm winter afternoon.
Yeah. Since December came, like the direct sunlight has been hitting beautifully.
Yeah.
You know, but look up the thing I was talking about with the last.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
What was it called?
Oh, seasonal affective disorder, SAD. When the body is deprived of daylight, it produces less serotonin and more melatonin, which can lead to mood swings and suicidal thoughts.
Shit.
So yeah, that's what.
Damn. So they actually have a name for this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like I said, it was just an observation I made that, you know, I don't have any doctorate or fucking psychology degree, but it was something that I noticed, and I was like, maybe those things correlate, and I guess they're saying that they kind of do.
They do in Alaska, but then on another Google search here, it was saying that like in springtime, spring and summer, there's like peak suicide rates. I mean, this is like a study from 10 years ago, but it says in Austria shows that in any season, a couple of sunny days may mean higher suicide rates. So it could be random. I mean, I feel like it's more likely the Alaska one, because I definitely think like you have to make more of an effort to choose your happiness during the coldness times and the darkness times, because you're not getting that vitamin D, and so your body's just naturally producing less of the happiness.
Serotonin.
Yeah.
What does serotonin do for you? Can we get that right quick?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it makes you happy, but what does?
I'm like, you know, what's the difference between serotonin and dopamine?
Serotonin is a chemical messenger that affects many aspects of the body, including mood, sleep, digestion, and movement. It's a natural mood booster that helps control how you feel. It's involved when you feel sad or anxious, and medicines that increase serotonin levels can help with depression, anxiety, and other conditions.
There we go.
Serotonin works with melatonin to regulate sleep and wake cycles, and then also digestive, muscle movement, blood clotting, heals wounds. So serotonin's sexual desire. So it's good for you in general.
Yeah. When I saw melatonin, I was thinking of melanin.
Yeah.
But no, melatonin is the shit they put in the fucking little gummies.
To go to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like that shit is making you like groggier and like, remember we did the sadness episode, we talked about, you know, getting up and moving, and like I said, you got to fight that melatonin.
Yeah.
And help yourself get some serotonin by like I said, getting out into the sun and shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get your nutrients up. So what's a favorite activity of yours that's only possible in coldness, such as skiing or ice skating?
I always wanted to have that snowball fight.
Yeah?
Yeah, I will say that. Like, I've been to snow, and I know it's not as fun as it looks on movies.
Yeah.
But I still wanted to have a snowball fight, like, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, snowball fight sounds fire.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. In New York, in that same trip when I was 10, it was just so awesome. We were walking through Central Park, and it was the morning, like, it had been snowing all night. And we went out early in the morning, like, right at sunrise, and so no one had really been out there yet. So, it, everything just looked like powdered donuts. Like, it was just totally covered in just like white powder everywhere. And as we're walking through, we get to this area where there's just a bunch of adults like lined up on two sides and just huge ass snowball fight. And I was like, this is amazing. Like, what the hell? We can't do this back home. This is cool. And so then I get some snowballs, and I'm kind of behind this one line, so I just start throwing snowballs at people from behind them. Well, they're targeting the other people, and they're kind of looking around like, what the hell? And then I get hit in the back, and there's someone from behind me fucking threw it at me. Some random dude who's just like,
yeah, little motherfucker,
little shit.
Yeah, that can happen to you too.
yeah, it was pretty cool. I was laughing. I was like, oh, that's funny. No, the snowball fights are definitely cool. I mean, you know, you gotta just be careful. Don't be throwing ice at people, you know. But it's fun. It's just to hit you. It's like paintballing or something. You want to make sure, obviously, wearing layers.
Never went paintballing either. I got to do that.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah.
I just think that it looks fun.
Yeah. I heard you can get bruised really good though. Doing paintball.
Yeah, I don't think you will from snowballs unless you get hit with ice. But
snowball fight is definitely like my coldness thing that I think that would be super fun to do.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't gone skiing in a long time, but it'll be fun to do that again. Last time I did that, I was a little kid.
Yeah, I did snowboarding.
Yeah.
They had like little lessons. My parents took me to Tahoe and like.
I've always wanted to do the board because I would be out there on skis. I'm like, Dad, why can't we do that? Just because my dad skied. He's like, Nah, I don't know how to do that. You're gonna do what I'm doing. And,
yeah. What was it? French fry and
pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza,
I'm telling you,
French fries. Pizza.
Yeah. I did that. Like I said, I did both of them. I did the skis in the fucking snowboard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun. Definitely had some good memories going up Tahoe, doing all that. Ooh. Fresh produce. Ness culture socks. Shifting gears, because coldness is not just temperature, it can also be in behavior and emotion. Why do you think people sometimes respond with coldness in relationships or just conversations?
I think some of it is behavioral. I think some people are just raised to be rude. Mm-hmm. You know, it's kind of like that's the tone that their parents took with them, so that's the tone that they take with other people, not knowing necessarily how off-putting it is because they were raised into it. Mm-hmm. You know, and unless they elevate the environments that they're in and the friend groups and people actually have the patience to communicate with them and talk to them and they're willing to make adjustments, they think that that's just regular.
Yeah.
You know? And I think also some people just, you know, misery loves company.
Yeah.
And some people just don't feel great about themselves, so then they try to project that shit onto you so that they can see that you don't feel great about yourself to make themselves feel better about them not feeling great about themselves.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot of that, like, in the world now, especially with, like, social media, is people who are projecting their own insecurities on the other people to feel better about themselves, about their own insecurities without actually doing something about it. Like, It's like some of this stuff you can control. Like, if you feel that way about yourself, like, you know, go work out, eat better, you know, live better, go back to school, you know, work for that promotion. You know, you have a little bit of control over this, but you're just being lazy, and the easier and lazier thing to do is just to shit on somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, like we said in last episode, you know, that's like the lazy thing to do is just be like, oh, yeah, you're not going to fucking do that.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Because you can't? Like, or because you didn't?
Yeah. I think, too, coldness, like, it can also be, like, in the workplace, like, and it ties into that to some extent, but like getting, like, just not caring about other people, like, oh, this person's not going to benefit me right in this moment, so I'm just going to be cold towards them, which can, you know, come back and bite you in the ass when that person, and you end up needing something later, you know. I think, but I think it's definitely, like, it's like a, just like self-interested, but it's not really in your self-interest, but it's like when you're only thinking about yourself and you're like, oh, fuck everybody else, fuck this person, fuck that person, I'm just gonna be cold towards them. I think that's where that kind of comes from. Or someone did something, you know, it could be somebody was wronged by someone and then that person tries to come around acting like nothing happened, and maybe that person doesn't even know they did something, and the person will just be very cold towards them. I think that's that's a thing that'll happen. Have you ever had to deal with someone's coldness towards you? And if so, how did you handle it?
I'm known as a chronic asshole, so I tend to not have to deal with that because I'm pretty good at just being like, oh yes, like suck the left side till it get right, you know?
Yep.
So people's coldness doesn't affect me as much. Plus, I've been an entrepreneur for a while, you know, so I don't have to deal with, you know, necessarily like coworkers or supervisors or managers being weird.
Yeah.
So, like I said, honestly, I haven't had to deal with much coldness except like interactions with the police or some shit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, for me, coldness, like, now it's pretty easy to handle kind of in the way you're talking about, like, okay, oh, all right, that's where you're at, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. But I think growing up, like, there was just sort of a moment in childhood of like interacting with other kids out on the schoolyard and realizing that like, okay, I've been taught that you be nice to everyone and like they'll be nice to you. Or maybe that I wasn't taught that, but I was taught like you should be nice to everyone. So I was sort of operating under that rule. And so there was definitely maybe like a shock moment once you starting to socialize with kids and realize like, okay, some people are fucking assholes. Some kids are cold and mean. And you know, I think once you just kind of let go of that expectation, like you have to realize like, look, some people are just going to be fucking cold out there. And, that's not, you can't let that be your problem. You can't make their problem your problem.
And I think a lot of people try to get people who just don't like them for their own reason to like them, and I feel like that's not a place you want to be. Trying to get somebody that hates themselves to like you. Yeah, you know, it's like they don't like you. You know, you got to come to terms with that. Like, not everyone's gonna like you, and you can't go out your way to try to make sure that everyone likes you. Yeah, you know, so it's kind of is what it is. Yeah. And I see a lot of people struggle with that. Yeah. A lot of people are like people pleasers, and they want everyone to like them. Yeah. So then they kind of
how do I fix this with this guy?
Yeah, And it's like fuck that guy. Yeah. And I'm that person, and like I like to be that person in people's lives. Like fuck that guy.
Yeah, I still act like I'll still like say like, oh, I want that person to like me, but in the back of my mind it's like fuck that guy. Like there's this dude who's like, I don't want to get into specifics, but it's like a friend of a friend situation. Yeah. And like for the most petty, like nonsensical reason, the guy just like does not like me because of some petty shit that was really like a serious like nothing burger, you know. And so anytime I see my buddy, I'm like, oh man, does he still hate me? How do I get him to like me, man? But he knows that I'm saying it like I truly don't give a shit. but I do say it just so I can say that I said it.
You say it so you can say you said it?
So I can say that. So like, this is me saying, hey, I really wish that he thought better of me, but truth be told, I don't fucking kick it with a guy. I don't give a fuck. Well, you know, I don't know.
Luke is dicking us, bro.
What, you looking at dicks? What?
No, I said, all hail Jesus Christ.
All hail Jesus Christ?
Yes, Jesus Christ.
All right. Was that a Jesus salute?
Yeah. All hail Jesus Christ.
I'm not putting the camera on you. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, I told you. See, you know it.
Oh, my God. So, do you think coldness is a natural, we kind of answered this already, natural defense mechanism or learned behavior? I think you kind of said learned, like a lot of people. Yeah, I think so too. But I think it can be a natural defense mechanism, like if someone's being cold to you, or you're just like, hey, you know what? You need to, maybe it's not necessarily I'm going out of my way to be mean to someone, but I have to not give a fuck about this right now for my own personal well-being. I think that's when coldness can be like a natural psychological defense mechanism. You all right? Are you blown up? You need to take a break over there? What's going on? Who's blowing you up?
I'm going to have you in today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll ask you about it after. But okay. The crew necks are ready.
Let's go.
Yeah, I pick them up Tuesday.
Let's go. Hey, get those Ness Culture crew necks.
Yeah.
About to be on the site soon. So can coldness ever be a sign of strength or wisdom, like staying composed in tough situations?
Coldness? I don't know. I see that as more poise than coldness.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's just like not like, say for instance, like, oh, it's like a military, you're in like a war and like a bunch of innocent people are dying, your friends are dying, but you know, like you can go over there and help them and do some stuff to save them, but you know, maybe you have to just be cold and you have to take out the one that's causing
American sniper head ass. What the fuck?
I'm saying
he's like, yeah, and then you gotta kill everybody in the.
Well, you gotta go take out the leader of the other thing, and you can't waste your time. But then that's kind of a cold thing to like not, you know, help your buddy. But then at the same time, maybe even more people will die if you don't like. That's just like an example, I think, of what the question's getting at, which is like, can it be like something of strength? It's like you have to like willfully put your emotions and attachments aside in order to accomplish something, that would ultimately be
Yeah,
beneficial.
I agree with that statement, but I don't think I won't view that as coldness, personally. You know, damn, Spinny, I drunk mine too fast.
You drunk too fast? You want some bourbon, or are you just gonna go straight tequila?
No, I want more slushy.
Yeah, I don't think I have any sugar. I have key lime liqueurs in there if you want to mix that with tequila.
The what? Lick who?
Liqueurs.
No, I'm not licking none of that shit, bro. I'm good.
Liqueurs. It's from France.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll figure it out. I'll be okay. I don't need any more alcohol. I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
Oh yeah, me too actually.
Yeah, shit.
Fuck. So what does the phrase "left out in the cold" mean to you? And have you ever felt that way?
Yeah, I feel like left out in the cold just means that people that you cared about forgot about you. That's what that kind of statement means, and I've definitely been in positions where I felt like people that called me brother and said they loved me didn't show it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I guess for the sake of the term, I feel like that was left out in the cold.
Yeah.
Because it's like I always show love, I always show warmth. And then when it was time to show it back, it was like, oh yeah, something happened and this happened. It's like nothing, none of that shit you saying is relevant to why you did that.
Yeah.
You know, why you treated me like that, and not, like I said, as much love as I show you, as much as I fuck with you, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, it's growing pains, you know.
Yeah.
You learn people's true intentions over time, and who they truly are. So, you know, it is what it is. But what does being left out in the cold mean to you, bro?
I think the same. I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, for me, more like relationships. I mean, it's happened with friendships too, but there's definitely been like relationship scenarios where, you know, you feel like you've been left out in the cold. It's like, oh wow, what prompted this? Why all of a sudden, what was that 180? You know?
Yeah.
What was that shift? And then it's like, well,
it's like weirdo energy. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Oh, a fucking hour drive.
What? Where?
Tuesday. Tuesday, I gotta drive a fucking hour. But I'm gonna go pull up on Slim B Designs.
Oh, hell yeah. Shouts out Slim B.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up on her.
Can't wait to see you on the Whiteness episode.
Yeah, we're bringing you on.
We're bringing you on, Slim B, Brittany, for Whiteness.
Yeah, you're coming on for Whiteness. You already said you would. You didn't, but we said you would, so it's true. Oh my fucking God.
So, how does coldness play a role in crime stories or portrayals of cold-blooded villains?
You said, how does coldness play a role?
Yeah, how does coldness play a role in like cold-blooded villains in like crime stories?
I feel like that's like a dope angle, because it feeds into, like I said, that warmth versus cold thing that I was saying. It's like, you know, good versus evil. It's like people like being warm, like being in warm weather. That's why California has, you know, 40 million people in this, because of the fucking weather.
Yeah.
You know, no one wants to really be in the cold. So then it's like that feeling that you get when it's cold. It's like, oh yes, correlating that to these villains that don't have hearts, because, you know, when you're cold blooded, also you're heartless. That's how it's viewed. You know, so
like a cold-blooded killer, you take a life without a blink of an eye.
Yeah. So I think that's a whole play on words and play on just human comfortability, because we like to be warm. We don't like to be cold. So it's like, if someone is cold, that means they're not what you like. They're not what you want.
They're not. They're inhuman almost.
Yeah.
There's some. They're like
the reptilians.
They're the reptilians. Speaking of cold-blooded, I looked it up. So cold-blooded, the like animals that have cold blood, their temperature varies with that of the environment that they're in, which is, you know, I don't really. Is that really connected? Like, is it because of like snakes? Like someone's being a snake, and that's why?
Hey, it could be. That's a good correlation.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe the cold-blooded thing came, and then people start calling people snakes because snakes are cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Or maybe you know what happened?
Someone's a snake.
You know, is the color orange named after the orange, or is the orange named after the color orange?
You never know.
Yeah. Actually, we do. The color orange is named after the fruit orange.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Naranja.
Yeah. But yeah, the cold-blooded thing is like, yeah, it may be some type of, colloquial jargon, that's been pulled up from the cold-bloodedness or from, people calling each other snakes.
Yeah.
And the snake thing may be from some biblical shit,
Yeah.
and they might have just built on from that, and now cold-blooded is like the evil that started that kicked us out of paradise. You know?
That reminds me of the little scene in Sopranos when they're watching some nature show about snakes, and Paulie's like, snakes, they reproduce asexually. So that's why when you don't trust someone, you call him a snake. Because why would you trust the guy who can literally go fuck himself? And Tony's like, don't you think that was from the Adam and Eve story? He goes, snakes were fucking themselves long before Adam and Eve were here, Tone. Yeah. But yeah, I
still gotta fucking watch Sopranos, bro.
It's funny. It's like
I've never seen an episode.
It's hella fun. It's like well written, like funny and just like good. I don't know, good characters, and they're all just like fucked, but it's great. What's like the most cold-blooded shit you've seen, whether it's like in a film or in the world or whatever, like a cold fucker doing something cold-blooded?
Damn, I don't know. If you got something, go first. I'm trying to think. What's the most cold-blooded shit I've seen?
I mean, there's stuff I don't really want to talk about, or that I like can't. But as far as like in media, I mean, this was the Iceman. You know about the Iceman? He was like that hitman. I think his name was like Richard Kuklinski or something. And he was known as the Iceman because he would like always freeze all the bodies. But he was like he was a mob hitman, but he was like, had been like a psychopath since like he was a kid. Like he started out like killing small animals and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then he just like got hooked up with the mob and was just like the guy that would fucking do pretty gnarly shit to people and freeze their bodies. And there was a documentary about him where they interviewed him, like the actual guy, and it was just like, Jesus, like hearing this guy talk about it, just like super cold. It's like, yeah, and then what you do, you go up, I get the cyanide in the cup, and you walk in, you bump into him, be like, oh, sorry, pretend you're drunk. And you walk out and the guy fucking dies, and he has no idea it was you. And then he just talks about what you do with the bodies and shit, and like, more graphic things he do to take people out. But yeah, that was a pretty cold-blooded fucker.
Yeah, It sounds like a fucking psycho.
Yeah. Well, Iceman tapes if you want to watch something cold-blooded.
Well, it's on Netflix or something?
It's probably on YouTube. I think it might have been on Netflix, but yeah, it's just pretty creepy. And then I don't know. I mean, all the war shit that's been going on. The fact that like everything can just be put on the internet is pretty crazy. Like even seeing that guy assassinate that dude, like that clip's all over the internet. But
you talking about the
healthcare
United Healthcare CEO.
Yeah. I mean that guy, he just went up and he had his whole message behind why he was doing it and whatnot. But even though that guy was maybe responsible for a lot of things that people were unhappy about, denying coverage and harming a lot of people, there was a cold-blooded execution. And then just like the war shit, like all the war shit.
And then to get caught at McDonald's is just crazy.
Yeah.
It's like people were trying to figure out if you were like a hired assassin from Lithuania or some shit.
Yeah.
And no, you're just some guy at McDonald's.
From like a wealthy family.
Yeah. I see.
And he fucking, it was crazy. And everyone, like, hell, people on the internet just think he's a snack.
Yeah.
There's,
I didn't know it until I saw the police talking about it, but apparently, like, a bunch of people are, like, on his side. Like, fuck those guys. I was like, whoa, fuck, like, damn. Like,
really? The internet is mostly on his side, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until I heard the police say it in a press conference.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. I just wasn't following it.
I've seen hella meme, like there's some meme I saw posted that was hella people photoshopping his picture in with them and like, here's me and Luigi hanging out on December whatever for between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. Like he wasn't in New York. Like just hella different people posting. Yeah.
The internet is crazy, you guys. I promise you, bro. I'm surprised they got AI footage of him like on a yacht at that time. Like just like I seen somebody fucking a damn P. Diddy and Jay-Z photo. They fucking animated it. And some police lights came on, and then they just started running. And it was a picture. It was a picture that somebody got, but then the way AI is now, they got it to animate, and it was just like, it's like, oh shit, get out of here. And then like you just see Jay-Z and P. Diddy like scramble and run off.
Yeah.
From a picture. It was like, oh, like, bro, this shit is getting too wild.
Yeah. That's nuts.
I'm like, you can just recreate anything.
So do you feel there's a difference between coldness and apathy?
Coldness and apathy.
Yeah. Because they're both kind of like not giving a fuck in a way. But I feel like coldness has more of like it implies more of a malicious intent, at least to me.
No, I think they're very similar. It's like semantics, you know. It's like you can go either way. It's like coldness is like a quicker way to say it, you know. Apathy is more of a refined way of saying the same thing, you know. And like I said, do they overlap? I think, like I said, personally, I think they're the same thing. But you said you think coldness is more of a intent, or
I mean, I feel like that's kind of like if someone's talking about someone was being cold. I mean, like they're very close. I think they're definitely like you can be apathetic, and people can perceive that as cold. But I think in like its own form, if someone's just being apathetic, maybe they're like, I genuinely just don't know and care about this, and so I'm apathetic. Whereas coldness might be like, oh, I know this and that, but fuck you, so I'm not going to give a fuck about it. Like it has more of like a slight more of an intent behind it. At least that's how I always think about it, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
semantics.
I'm like you showing apathy is coldness. Like just the act of it is coldness. It's like why do you have to be like that? You know, kind of. It's like stop being like that. Yeah. And what that's going to be perceived as is like coldness. Yeah. You know, so I think it's the same thing. Yeah. It's just how do you want to articulate it or specify it. Yeah.
Do you think betrayal or rejection is often described as coldness?
I think most of the times people see it as coldness because betrayal and rejection is something that's happening to you. Mm-hmm. And it might not even be happening because of you, but it's happening to you. So you feel like the other person is doing it to you because you don't want it to happen, yet it's still happening. So they're doing it to you, and you're not, necessarily considering your part in it. So since they're doing it to you, it feels that way. It feels like coldness because it's like, why would you do this to me? Yeah, like even if it's just rejection, it's like well, what's wrong with me? Why would you reject me? And it's like sometimes people just are in different spaces. It's not necessarily always about you, but it's gonna feel like they're being cold or being rude or being mean or being, they didn't have to do it that way. It's like, how do you? What is another way to do it? To lead you on for like a few weeks?
Then it would just be even colder.
Yeah, then let you go. It's like, why not?
And it's just dry, ice cold.
Yeah. And then like it's like even if you try to like do it nicely, I feel like it still comes off kind of assholey. It's kind of like no, like I like you as a person, like like just right there. I like you as a person, like we can still chill, like.
But you're not gonna have my pee-pee in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like no. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, I want it to be more than that.
I want to fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I want to rub my gentles on your gentles.
Yeah, it's cold out here.
It's cold out here.
We need to rub our genitals together for warmth.
For warmth, exactly. How dare you do this to me?
In the winter time of all times.
Yeah. Fucking guy, girl, or whatever you identify as.
Yeah. Whoever. Anyone can do it. Anyone can be cold.
Yeah. Even furries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Furries on the East Coast. It's probably pretty cool. Probably if they're not wearing their layers. Extra furry layers. Mm-hmm. Extra foxtail butt plugs.
Well, I have a question for you because, I don't know much about this, but I know you have some experience in this. Do you think coldness in the workplace, like distant leadership, or impacts your productivity?
Yeah, I think so. I think, it depends on what the work is, and obviously like every place is different.
You got the camera on me.
Why?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, damn. From over here, it looked like you had the camera on me.
No.
Oh.
No, it's been on me.
Oh, let me mind my business.
Yeah. That's fine. I think I was looking down, you're like, oh no, he's looking away. I do that sometimes. I look away, I have it on the wrong person. Ruins the clip. Fucking, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I think, like, it's definitely a little bit of coldness is probably always needed in business. I mean, if you're a leader, you need people to do things. There's going to be some level of coldness, but I think too much coldness, definitely, then people are just going to be like, all right, fuck this guy. I'm just going to do the bare minimum without getting fired and then just, like, show up and punch out. Whereas, if you're more engaged with your employees, your team, whatever, in, like, a more warm and welcoming way, it can help productivity. But the thing is, a lot of businesses know that, and that's why there's so much fake corporate shit like, oh, we're a family, we're having a pizza party, even though the CEOs all got these huge bonuses and you're not getting a bonus, but you're getting a pizza party and a t-shirt from the company.
Yeah,
like,
and it's Costco pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, so
no knock on Costco pizza, but it's like, if it's not a bonus, at least give me some, you feel me?
Yeah. But yeah, so I think there's a lot of people in business know that, but it's just like the nature of business kind of has a lot of coldness in it. So it comes off as fake and can sometimes make it even worse. It's like, wow, this is like a insulting level of like fake empathy and like fake friendship. Like we're not family. I'm here to get paid because I have to pay bills.
Yeah. So, I was explaining that to somebody earlier. I was like, I was like, at least they pay you to be at your job. So, that's always a plus.
But I've accepted that. Like, I think I just, once you know that, like, if you're really expecting, like, everyone to just be like, oh, this is just you're gonna get honest pay for honest work, and no, like, just, like, it doesn't work. It should work like that, but it doesn't.
No, not by any stretch of the imagination.
No. So, I don't know. I think, it does impact productivity, but it's kind of just built into the whole system. Now, can coldness ever be beautiful or inspiring, like frost patterns or icy landscapes?
No, that's super gay, bro.
Fine.
Don't ever say that again. I'm telling you, Zach's on to you.
I know.
Zach's on to you.
That was shocking last night.
Yeah, Zach.
Spencer's gay, bro.
Yeah, I think he came on just so he could be able to say that. He's like, yeah, let me be on your podcast. Let me be on your podcast.
Here's a hoodie. Yeah. Fucking gay boy.
Fucking gay boy. Gay guy. That was cold.
Yeah, cold.
Yeah,
Zach.
shout out to Zach, man. Last episode, man, Zach came on, did his thing, man.
Yeah, very comfy hoodie. I've been wearing it all day. I switched into this for product placement purposes, but you know.
Yeah, he has a nice hoodie. Like it's soft, warm, like I said, and it's embroidered. We plan on doing some embroidery stuff soon. Like I
love that green shirt I got.
Yeah, under this I have an embroidered shirt, but like I said, I plan on doing some more embroidery stuff.
Hell yeah. So do you think humanity is becoming colder emotionally with the rise of technology?
Yes, because human interaction is becoming lessened because of it. And people think that messaging somebody through a digital outlet is human interaction, and it's not. There's nothing like touching a human, smelling them, high-fiving them, drinking, hugging, that arm on the shoulder, like, yeah, bro, or whatever, that arm around the waist, that person snuck up on you because they see you and you didn't know that they saw you, and that you don't get that on the internet.
Yeah.
It's nothing like real human interaction, looking at somebody in their face when they're not feeling great, or seeing the excitement that somebody shows when they see you. You can't see that on the internet.
Absolutely. LOL. Yeah.
And then it's like even video chat, it's like you already know they're coming, But when somebody sees you in person, or you meet up and you're finally there and they were waiting for you, and just a reaction, just something as subtle as that, just you can see them kind of like, just doing their thing, and then they catch your face, and then they light up.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that, and you can only get that in person.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
So I definitely think that technology is making us all, making the world a colder place, because people think that interacting with people on social media is interacting with people in real life.
Did you ever cyber anyone back on Instant Messenger back in the day?
I don't know what that means.
It means like fucking someone, but like you're typing it.
No, I've never even heard of that.
They used to call it cybering. Oh, they're cybering.
Oh, well, no.
He was cybering her last night.
I had real sex.
Yeah.
So, no, I was having real sex before they had chat rooms. So, no, I never had to go through that phase.
Yeah, it was a little weird. It's like
I'm sure it sounds weird.
Talking to someone, think about it later, it was probably a dude, like an old guy somewhere. Just like, oh, yeah. Oh, I'm looking at you with my pretty blue eyes. And my flowing hair.
Yeah. See, there you go. That's what Zach was talking about, man.
It wasn't gay. I thought she was a girl. It was on the internet. I was cybering. It was cybering was not gay.
It sounds like you were bibering. Yeah.
Well, I think we're getting close here.
Okay.
Any final thoughts on ColdNESS or final things for the people?
Man, hold on, you can't.
Go.
Bro, I don't want to hear dude's voice. You said we're getting close. I'm getting close too, and if I'm gonna finish, you're gonna have to stop talking.
Okay.
What are we doing here? I'm about to finish.
Okay.
So, this is season 4, man. We've been doing this shit for a whole fucking calendar year, man. I'm so proud of us, because when we started, we didn't know what the fuck we did. If you guys go back and look at the newness episode, the newness episode was our first episode. Go look at the newness episode, and then look at this season's episodes. Like, it's dramatically different. The setup is different. We got all type of things going on, and I'm proud of us for continuing to do this. We're dropping clips for you guys every freaking day. Every day we're dropping at least about 4 clips from episodes that we've done over this time period. We're doing it from each episode and everything else like that. And I'm hella proud of us that we made it back into this ColdNESS season, and we're still here.
We're still here. We're cold, but we're still here.
Yeah.
We're a little smaller than normal, but we over-deliver.
And that's choosing happiness, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to undersell and over-deliver, man. And in that, you're choosing happiness. And just staying warm inside of all of this coldness is a way to choose happiness. And during this period of time where everybody's out, doing the family thing and things of that nature. If you don't have the family structure that some others have, make sure you get with your friends, man. ColdNESS is the time to drink cocoa, eggnog, tequila, vodka, fucking cognac with some of your closest friends and reminisce and talk about those stories and use the ColdNESS to your advantage. Invite some friends over, start a bonfire, light a fucking fireplace, hell, sit in front of a goddamn space heater with your friends, watch a good movie under a cover, get some kettle corn, and choose happiness, man. I want everybody to not complain about the cold, but to use the cold to your advantage. Invite that girl over and let her spend a night this time, because it's cold, bro. Keep her warm. Let her keep you warm.
Yeah.
And choose happiness.
Ooh, that whole rant was cold. I'm getting chills.
iCity, baby.
iCity. Hey, thank you for being here with us, and we'll see you next season, season 5. Oh. It's gonna be exciting and fun and lovely. What's up? Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Okay. All right. Hey guys, we'll see you. We'll see you next season.
Yeah. And next season, I'm going full nude.
I faded out already. It's still recording though. They heard that. So you're gonna hang dong next season?
No. I was just lying.
Oh.
Because we'll get demonetized.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to be demonized.
Oh.
Is that what YouTube, or is it I don't know.
I'm about to go get demonized tonight. All right. Wait. This thing has still been recording.
Oh, you fucking guy.